Should prostitution be legal? Why or why not? Yes, legalize prostitution. Keep being a pimp illegal. And make human trafficking a capital offense. George Carlin, selling is legal. Fucking is legal. Why isn't selling fucking legal? You know, why should it be illegal to sell something it's perfectly legal to give away? Prostitution is legal in the Netherlands as long as it involves sex between consenting adults. Making prostitution legal means better care for the sex workers, i.e., health care, regular checkups from the government etc. It's also a way to decrease the thrill of secrecy people feel when visiting these. It won't feel much exciting when the law supports prostitution. Legal prostitution means that normal services are not being used as a front for sex work and human trafficking, which makes everyone safer. I'm a massage therapist and fake massage parlors make my job more dangerous because people can't tell the difference between therapeutic massage treatment and a chance to get some. It makes the sex workers safer too because they can report problems to the police without fearing their own arrest. Yes, it should be legal as long as 1. The people who are doing sex work are legal adults and 2. They're doing it willingly and not being coerced or forced. 100 yes. It's safer because it could be done legally without pimps. They can receive medical treatment. Get health insurance. It can be taxed to pay for schools. It is a great way to help pull yourself out of debt or poverty and make ends meet without getting on welfare. Sex is a natural thing. Nothing shameful about it. I genuinely want any laws prohibiting anything to clearly state who exactly is being protected / benefited by the law. Porn stars get paid to have sex and it's legal. Take away the camera, it's illegal. Makes no sense. Yes. Paid to have sex, illegal. Paid to have sex with camera in the room, legal. We rent our bodies out in a million other ways. Why not? Legalizing prostitution equals less human trafficking and more regulations that protect sex workers. I used to be an advocate for legalized prostitution. Unfortunately, places where prostitution is legal become hotbeds for sex trafficking. Yes. And regulate it. And you have to actually bring it fully into the light to mitigate the issues that can go with it. Rules and licenses and limits on where it can be done and things that help protect the workers from being exploited. Or from being dragged into it the PIF trafficking. I know I'm in the minority, but I actually think we should do our best to legislate morality. Prostitution harms all parties, and is a net negative to society. I think states are right to prohibit it. I also think uploading pornography should be illegal if you want an even more unpopular opinion. There is no good reason for it to be illegal to be a prostitute. If you can't get past the pearl-clutching assholes, then legalize only that side and paying for one can remain illegal. But prostitution being fully illegal is objectively bad. Yes. My body, my choice, right? People should be allowed to do whatever they want with their bodies. Honestly, I don't care what women decide to do with their bodies, but I feel like that opens the door for human trafficking on another level. I don't think it would be worth the risk. Legalize it in the US. Tax and regulate it. Mandatory medical exams would reduce crime and STDs. Human trafficking, including recruiting and pumping, should be illegal. Yes. But only if everyone is doing of their own free will. The prostitutes should get all of the money. It should. People are going to do it anyway, so might as well have some control over it and have it regulated. Another plus would be money from taxes. On the one hand, making it illegal to sell something that is usually given away for free doesn't make a lot of sense. However, there is far too much exploitation involved in prostitution already, so why make that easier? Make it legal, but consider them self-employed, for all intents and purposes, so that there's no pimp situation involved. It's a service supplied for people who have needs, and they should negotiate price accordingly. And if they are not capable or willing to do so, then the job isn't for them to begin with, because to do so otherwise makes them an easy target for exploitation, the pimp situation. No, because my 2,000-year-old book I haven't fully read that has been mistranslated with incredibly questionable morals that I cherry-pick tells me so. Now let me go break half of the rules whilst preaching about it. Would legalization reduce or increase harm to people, in general? If it, or any legalization, would reduce harm, it should be done. Yes. Prostitution have been around forever and not going anywhere anytime soon. At the same time, keeping it illegal makes it more dangerous for sex workers and clients. Yes. World's oldest profession. Let's stop hiding facts and instead embrace them. And tax them. And let them unionize. Same goes for any drug that doesn't literally kill you or others straight away. I don't indulge in any of the above, but that doesn't mean I should pretend they don't exist. Ask the sex workers, not just X, what they would prefer. In most cases, it's simply decriminalization. I would only support it being legalized. There is a guaranteed way to separate prostitution from human trafficking. Unfortunately, those two go hand in hand. Yes, prohibition of most things lead to demand and unsafe conditions of use. It would be safer to legalize prostitution. Absolutely. Safe, regulated, self-employed prostitution is proven to be less harmful. Especially if they are in a facility where they are taken care of and kept safe. They rent a room similar to how a hair salon works. The provider sets their own price and pays the establishment for laundry, supplies, etc. Prostitution is going to happen regardless of its legality, may as well make it as safe as possible. What is the argument for it to be illegal? Underage sex trafficking. Well, that shouldn't be legal. Abuse, assault, and sexual assault. That should also stay illegal. The argument to legalize it is that two consenting adults should be allowed to interact a transaction for labor. With legalization comes systems of oversight to gear the industry of sex work closer to safe and secure. Yes, because prudes who forbid this need to get the fuck over themselves. This is in addition to the benefits to the workers, customers, regulation, etc. that others have mentioned, of course. Yes, it totally should be. We're humans and we will always have an interest in sex, therefore this kind of things shouldn't be stigmatized, they should be seen as normal. Why not ask, should we put people in jail for having sex? If you buy a woman a dinner and she has sex with you, is that prostitution? The whole idea is messed up. If all people involved are not being forced by an exterior people, let them do what they want. As much as I detest it, it should be controlled, which means at a minimum it should be decriminalized if not made legal. That said, to all the clowns I've met over the years who say it's a feminist issue, these girls are taking control of their lives, I say screw you. Why aren't you encouraging your own daughters to get into the trade in that case if it's so positive? They work to convert incels' rage and anger into cash. Look at places where it is illegal and look at the amount of violent crime.